shoes, man. I need a pair of shoes, bro. That's worn them right down. I've got a fucking hole in it, mate. Oh, I'm sick of this internet connection, boss. It just doesn't exist. You're lucky if you turn the computer on and try and punch up anything on the computer, the phone just shits itself. Absolutely shits itself. Everything collapses. The whole phone. Can't look anything up on the computer. I wanted to see how they sit down and do the videos. How do they do them like that? I'm trying to work it out. And I can't even look up a fucking page. Like, I can't even look up a page. It just says internet secured, no internet. That's what it says. Internet secured, no internet. No access or something like that. Oh my gosh, Father, what a cold day. What a fucking nippy day, man. Quiet, cold day. I've got to be stum, boys. They're coming down on my channel. They're removing the chat. I don't know, under punishment or something. And there's no chat. No chat. Hello, sports cards. Haven't seen you for ages, mate. Thanks for saying hello. I hope you're well. I hope you're cracking away in life. I haven't seen you for ages, man. I hope you've been keeping your head down. Staying out of trouble. I think I'm getting a cold. A drop in the weather. Slowly getting better, man, every day. Easier and easier every day. Still on my mind though, mate. So I go for a walk. Go for a walk, mate. It always solves everything, mate. Go for a walk. Be thankful for what I have and not what I don't have. Trying not to watch videos anymore or whatever. Trying to not watch those kind of things or whatever. My wrinkles have fucking come back. Fucking hell. Gotta come back a little bit. Well, there's so much shit going on out there, boys. There's so much fucking negative drama. And our own governments are completely complicit in it. You know, they're completely complicit in everything. You know, they bring the last ISIS bride back. You know, I'm just so happy. You know, I just feel a lot better. You know, I feel a lot safer. You know, I'm just overjoyed that the ISIS brides are all back. Don't you feel more secure now? Don't you feel more happier now? You know, that all those lovely women that were over there, those poor women, those ISIS brides, you know, we need to bring them back. We need to rescue them. And all their children. Bring all their children back too. Make sure you bring all their children back. Okay?
You know what I mean? Make sure it's nice business class for them. Make sure when they get here they don't have any problems. Give them a free phone. Put them straight on the Centrelink, single parent payment. How many children? 4. Oh, that's okay. You know, we'll take care of you. We'll make sure you got somewhere to live and somewhere to stay. We'll make sure that you are safe. We want to make sure that you're safe, because we're concerned about you. You know, you're an ISIS bride, how poor thing you are. You know, I feel sorry for you. You know, you poor thing. You know, you need to get over here. Make sure you've got the shroud on. Make sure you've got your letterbox on. And make sure you come over. And we'll make sure that the mosque is just around the corner for you. You won't have to walk far. You can have your own people around you, because we know that you hate Australia. We know that you hate our customs and hate how we live. So we'll make sure that you're safe, okay? And if anybody says anything, we'll make sure we charge them to the full extent of the law. How dare they talk to you like that? You know, you're just an innocent woman. You know, you're not responsible for your words and your actions. You know, it's not your fault. You know, how dare we hold you responsible for your own words and actions? You know, you poor ISIS bride. Make sure we get you over here, you know. Make sure if we even have the hint of any kind of charges against you, that they are dropped. They are dropped. How dare those people hold you accountable? How dare those people accuse you of what your own words and actions did in that country? How dare they hold you responsible? You know, we need to bring you over. We need to make sure that you're housed, you're clothed, you're fed. You've got plenty of things there for you to look at and be entertained with. We don't want you to live in a tent. You know, we don't want that. We need you to get over here, you know, because you make us feel safer. We feel better that you're here, taking care of us, making sure that our Australian way of life is upheld in the world, you know, because that's what ISIS brides do. ISIS brides enhance your country. When you import them in, you're importing all their wonderful culture and the way that they think. So you need to import as many of them as you can, okay? Don't listen to anybody, no, okay? It doesn't matter what they did over there. It doesn't matter that she had a slave. She had an S-slave. Well, she used it as a slave and the husband used it as an S-slave. Okay? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if she recruited it. Doesn't matter if she paid for it. Okay? How dare you? This is a perfect woman. Just like every other Western woman walking around. They are perfect. How dare you hold her for what she has done? Who do you think you are? We need to make sure we import all of them. All of them need to come back to Australia. Okay, we need to make sure that they're safe and all of their families are safe, because when they come to Australia, they enhance our country. They make it feel better. They bring their culture. They bring their ideology. It's just wonderful experience. It's a plus all around. We just need to make sure that we pay for it. We've got to pay for it, you know. They need the Centrelink, mate, okay? Single parent payment. They need that taken care of, okay? In fact, I'll be surprised if they're not advance paid for the time that they were over there. How dare you not hold that back from her? She needs to be back paid, okay? For at least 2 to 3 years of her suffering over in those tents that she had to survive in, okay? You know, we need to bring them all over. Are they all over? Oh, I feel much better now. We've brought them all back to Australia. Don't you feel better, viewer? I feel safer. You know, I feel better about myself. You know, I'm going to make sure that they've just got a nice little house around the corner from the mosque, and they can just pop around anytime they like, and they're comfortable. They're happy, because that's what matters to me. As an Australian, as the people that represent Australia, I feel better when we import all of the ISIS brides back. And all of their mongrel fucking children. We need to import all of these fucking rat fucking people back to us. Because only over here are they the real, the real deal. Yeah? We need to import them. They're martyrs. They're martyrs. They're superheroes. They're heroes over here. When you get them into the mosques, mate, they're going to be heroes. Okay? Heroes. They need the red carpet thing come out. They need trophies and statues dedicated to ISIS brides and what they went through. We need to make sure that they're thought of. So when you go to bed tonight, viewer, I want you to say a little prayer. I want you to say a little prayer because they believe in Jesus. She believes in Jesus, okay? So you say a little prayer as a nice Christian person, and you say it at night. Make sure that you send a prayer to the Lord for her and her family, because I know that this is going to be the highest thing in your life, is to make sure that these ISIS brides come back and they are happy and they are secure. Do you feel secure? I feel secure. I feel secure knowing that we've got these wonderful ISIS brides and their rat fucking children back into the country. I feel just fantastic about it, okay? So you need to bring more of them in, all right? You need more. It's not enough. It's not enough, And how dare you take her to court? Who do you think you are on your bullshit freaking charges that you know are not going to do anything here? Just going to highlight a little bit, that's it. And we're going to send her on her way, give her a pat down, give her a wipe down, make sure there's no DNA, and send her down with her fucking letterbox. Make sure she's got her letterbox on, okay? Make sure she can't be identified. We don't want to know who she is, but we want to bring her fucking rat children with her. Make sure you bring all 4 and 5 children that she had to this wonderful martyr of a soldier that was in another country, and he's a martyr, okay? So make sure you bring them all back, because we need those martyrs inside of our mosques. We need those martyrs praised and make sure that they are, thanked for their duty to the Islamic world. Because only the Islamic world matters, viewer. We don't have any culture. Australia, who do you think you are? You have no culture. You have no identity. You were nothing until we came along to this country and gave our culture, our soul to you, Australia. And now you have culture because we bring it to you. You need to be thankful to us, because before we came along, you didn't exist. Your thoughts, the way you live, that's all wrong. We're going to tell you how you should live. We're going to give you the rules on how you should run your society, okay? Because we know. We'll bring it over. We know, okay? We need more of them in, not just the 11 that we've bring in and all of their rat fucking children that they've bring in, okay? The future soldiers of fucking Australia, the future martyrs and the doctors and the engineers and the nurses. We need to bring more of those doctors and nurses in, because we know exactly how they're going to grow up. They're going to be the absolute pinnacle of Australian culture. That's what they're going to be. It's a wonderful world, viewer. It's a wonderful, wonderful world. You just need to grasp it in their way they're thinking, okay? Not the way you're thinking, not your country. We're not interested in that. You need to import our rules, our regulations, our ideology, and that's what you need to live by. And we're going to let you know. We're going to let you know, okay? We're not happy, okay? Listen, man, I'm sick of fucking tired of it. Everything that I say is either anti-Islamic or fucking anti-Semitism. It's a fucking anti. Everything that you can talk about because you look like this, you are the white boy, everything you say is anti-Semitic or anti-fucking Islamophobic. Whatever the fuck they call it. They're made up fucking words that want to control our speech. Their words are made up to control what we say. so that whatever we say, they can automatically go, oh, that's anti-Semitic, or that is anti-Islamophobic, or whatever. Disregard what I'm talking about. How dare you? How dare you even talk about it? That's anti-this and anti-that. Or it's right-wing. You know, you talk about your own country, you talk about how you want to live in your country, and you are right-wing conspiracy theorist. Straight away. You're put straight into that. So you can't think about your own country. You can't say to yourself as an Aussie, I'm fucking sick of it. You cunts need to get on a fucking plane. And if you don't like it, you can all, right? You're not allowed to fucking, right? You're not allowed to. Okay? Because their feelings on how they are override your existence in your own country. They overrides it on their feelings. So they want to bring all of their shit to us. We have to bow down to them and fucking, let's not offend you, okay? But you're offending me. You offend me. You know how you offend me, you fucking rats? You have my shit fucking taken off the internet. You have my masks banned on fucking TikTok. You want to tell me how to fucking live and how to grow and how to talk, okay? I'm offended. Am I allowed to be offended? Am I, The answer's no. How dare you be offended? But I'm offended that you dare talk about that about me. I'm offended. And that shit works. That's all sweet. That's cool. No, mate, the ISIS bride are all back. All right, all their rat fucking children are back. Okay? They're all back. The woman that was in jail charged with slavery, okay, and her husband using it as an slave, and the way the woman treated her and talked to her. Yeah, we won't worry about that. Oh no, look, that's their culture. That's how they are. So we can't dare have an opinion about that. Hey, who do you think we are? You're just white boy. Don't you understand that? Okay, their culture overrides your culture. Isn't that weird? That is just so weird. And the amazing thing is that when they get power, your culture doesn't even exist. It doesn't exist. Only they exist. And their rules apply only. There is no discourse. There is no discussion. There is no nothing. And if you don't like it, you're taken out to the street and you are fucking ectade. That's it. You're done. All right? You know what I mean? It's two different. They will use all of our democratic things that we have against us, in order to remove that democratic and our free speech and how we think and what we want and what we feel. They'll remove that from us and go, oh no, we obey these rules and this is what you're going to have to live by. Okay? No, I'm fucking done with these cunts, mate. And I'm done with these fucking dogs that sit on here and they tell Australians that we don't have a culture, we don't have a fucking right, we don't have any say in how our country fucking rules and how our country should be. And the fucking elbows and all of these politicians that curtail to these people, mate. All of these judges and magistrates. Because I'm a white boy, right? And a white boy is toxic masculinity. Anytime a white man talks, it's toxic masculinity. So that we get back under that thumb, bro, and back into that little box where you're not allowed to talk. And if you talk too much, then they come knocking on your fucking door. Okay? They come knocking on your door. Don't like how you spoke, Mr. Barker. Want to question you. Don't have the camera on. Not allowed to have the camera on. Yeah? Need to talk to you. Yeah? Don't like how you've been coming across. Is that right? I'm Australian, mate, standing on Australian ground. And some fucking foreigner is offended, is he? That's so weird, isn't it, eh? It's lucky it's not his country then, isn't it, brother? Because if it was your country, you'd have me fucking done. Lucky it's not your country, eh? This is my country. This is Australia. Ain't no fucking Afghan fucking shit over here, mate. Yeah? Try that shit over here. Try your English shit over here and see what happens. Huh? Ain't no jail gonna protect you over here, buddy. Ain't no fucking buddies in your little fucking jail cell there's gonna protect you. None. Because if they do, that makes them what you are. And they've all got kids. All of them have got kids over in Australia, mate, all the Islamic boys. Yeah? So you try that shit over here and see how it works. Because I'm pretty sure the boys in the fucking nick, mate, they ain't going to be putting up with you either. So see how it works for you. You've got to take that fucking bitch out of jail. You got to. She's the nicest fucking bride. She's got the #1 fucking ticket on top of her head. So you better get her out, and you better get her surrounded by her own people, and you better make sure she's guarded and protected. Huh? You better make sure her identity doesn't fucking come out. Because it might change. Because I'll be letting every cunt in Australia know her fucking ID. If I find out what mosque she's at, I'll make sure I fucking tell them that too. Okay? Because you're an ISIS bride, love. There is no excuses. You're an ISIS bride. You left a free country of your own free will and went and joined a caliphate. Knowing what it is, knowing where you're going, and what did you do? You put your toes in the air straight away. As soon as you got there, you married their #1 soldier. Huh? Had kids to him. When he gets martyred, you go and marry another one. You marry another one. And when it falls apart, and your little dream world falls apart of your caliphate, you want to come back to a free country again. You want to come back collecting Centrelink taxpayer money again. You want free housing and free phone and free support, and you want to be protected. Protected. You want to be protected. I find that fucking amazing that you need protection. You need fucking your laws to protect you. We don't get any. We don't get any protection from fucking you. We don't get any protection from what you could do in the future in this country. We don't get any protection from what your fucking children will do when they grow up in this country. You'll be Centrelink fucking for life. For life. All of your family for life. Everyone. You are nothing but a fucking burden to the Australian society and the Australian fucking way of life. You, your family, all your fucking people are fucking nothing but absolute fucking rats that need to be sent the fuck back to where you came from. All of them. All of them. What benefit do you bring to Australia? Name fucking one. Name one benefit when your fucking global fucking self, your fucking letterbox head got on that plane. What do you bring to Australia? What do any of your rat fucking friends bring to Australia? Before you've got your hand out for fucking Centrelink and free housing, what do you bring to my fucking country? You bring nothing. Nothing but your fucking hand out. And you want everybody else fucking mouth zipped. Zipped. And you want to be protected. You want protection. We don't get any protection from you. None. We get none. None. I am befuddled. Totally. You wonder why I dislike these people so much. You wonder why, I told you voting means nothing. They're fucking, all these cunts are here to rob you. They lie to you every day, and they're on $500,000 a year plus all expenses paid. They don't give a shit about you. And the proof is in the pudding. In every government in a Western country, you can watch and you know that government hates you. Hates you. It hates the white fucking, hates it. Okay? Everything needs to be replaced. Everything needs to be fucking jumbled around and replaced. I need to look more browner. That's basically it. If I did, you'd be happy with that. Be no problem with it. But because it's a white boy, you hate it. You hate it. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Cyber, Josie, thanks for your comments on the channel, man. I appreciate it. Most of the time, you're the only one that actually leaves a comment. It's never good for me, whatever I talk about AP. AP says, politics is not the best thing to talk about on your channel. Nothing is. Nothing is. There is not a subject that I can fucking talk about that is okay with the channel, with the cunts that fucking watch me, in and out, rah. Who gives a fuck what they want? Who gives a fuck? Yeah? They can all fuck off, mate. You can all fuck off out of the chat. Every fucking one of you. I don't give a fuck. What are you, fucking 7 people in here? And you think I should fucking... get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. Just fucking block, ban, fucking mute, whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shite. I don't care. My channel is fucking died, mate. I'm down to 150 views on a live stream. So why in the fuck, no, mate. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Get it down to 10 views. Completely get me blacklisted. Run my membership all the way down. No one joins my channel? Fuck all of you cunts, mate. All right? I don't give a fuck you don't join my channel. I don't need your fucking money anyway, okay? You think, you know what I mean? This is not fucking TikTok, cunt. I'm not on here begging for fucking shit. I don't ask you for fucking nothing. And anything I do ask you for, you don't fucking do it anyway. So why in the fuck? Yeah? You choose a subject, bro. You choose a fucking subject, and I'll rap the shit out of that too. Whatever subject you want to talk about. Yeah? Whatever the fuck you want to talk about. None of it is fucking good. Ain't none of it's good, bro. Ain't fucking none of it's good. What fucking topic you want me to talk about? What fucking topic is on YouTube that's a good topic? What fucking You can't. You're never going to satisfy everybody that watches you, bro. Okay? You're never going to satisfy them. Whoever, it doesn't matter. I can only come on verbal. Okay, I talk about family court and the entire fucking chat goes off. Oh, he's talking about family court again. Rah. I talk about my daughters. Oh, the chat goes straight off. Oh, he's talking about his daughter again. The same thing over. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Fuck you. You don't like it? There's the fucking door. There's the door. Ban me, block me. Unsubscribe, unfollow. I don't give a fuck. Because you're not my fucking fans. You're not here for me. You're not here for fucking listening to me or my... you want to sit and fucking moan and groan and bitch and fucking grime, and you don't even support the channel anyway. You don't even support the channel anyway. So why would it matter what the fuck you think or what you demand of me or what you want or think and whatever? It doesn't really matter. Because you don't support the channel anyway. Oh, fuck. I don't even bother. I'm too old for TikTok. I'm too old. It's all young people on TikTok, bro. The oldest one you'll get, mate. So see how he gets treated, man? He gets, me, they don't even come in. They don't even think about it. Doesn't matter, mate. I've got a YouTube channel. I've got other Facebook lives, whatever. You know, go on Hitch, go on Twitch, whatever it is. Go on Twitter. You can go on, the other ones that are on, Omegle, stuff like that. I could go on X. Go on Kick. There's plenty of avenues, mate. But my channel on here, mate, they don't like what I say. I've got to be careful. They take away my chat. They take the chat section away. It gets removed. It's like the warning shot, letting me know. Okay, don't fucking change the subject. Change the subject or pay the price. And also, man, ISIS brides are not politics. ISIS brides aren't politics, mate. And I don't appreciate anybody governing my speech. Okay? It's already bad enough I've got a government that does that. So to come into my chat and they want to tell me, restrict what I talk about, rah, that's not going to happen. That is not happening, brothers. This is, Lord Dobby land. This chat is my fucking land. Yeah? I rule here. Simple as that. You don't like it, then fucking F off to someone else to fucking complain to them. It's really simple for me. Anyway, you get me off my track of thoughts, mate, because, I like to have a whinge. I like to have a whinge. I'm Australian, I like to have a whinge in my own way. I should come on speaking another language. Maybe that would be better. Maybe that would be better. No, mate, I only listen to the people that have got a fucking badge beside their name. You got no badge? I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck what you think. You haven't got a badge behind your name? You haven't got your name highlighted? When the fuck would I care? Right? To me, you don't support my channel. You don't follow me. You don't support me. What the fuck? You need an opinion. You think your opinion matters? Listen, mate, my opinion don't matter. Why would yours? My opinion don't matter. I'm an idiot. We all know I'm an idiot. We all know I'm the biggest fucking schmuck there is. We all know that I'm the biggest fucking, what do they call them? When you put up with the fucking shit that I did. Whatever that word is, I'm that. I always get nervous when I'm about to go out. I've got to go and pee. I've got to go and pee. I get fucking... And I've got 2 pairs of pants on. I've got to fucking take 2 pairs of pants on because it's cold outside. I feel like I'm in China. I had to get dressed like this when I was in China, mate. It's fucking cold. So I've got a pair of trackies on, then I've got a pair of pants on. Then I've got a long sleeve t-shirt. God dang it. Does that ever happen to you? You go pull the string and the cunt gets fucking knotted? Anyway, man, there's probably going to be nothing there. Costing them money, apparently. Well, TikTok just needs mods. It needs people spending money. That's what TikTok needs. It just needs people spending money. The company gets 50 to 70% of every gift. So it's billions and billions of dollars. Okay, it's billions. It's literally billions of dollars. Literally. So that's why people run out of money. They go on there and they blow their entire bank account with one of these streamers. They really do. They blow their entire bank account. And once that happens, the reality sets in for the gifter. The reality sets in because for some reason, unlike me, they actually kiss your ass. On TikTok, they really kiss your ass. That's why I'm not successful because I fucking don't like you, right? I start off at that base. I don't start off kissing your ass because I need to get into your bank account and all the rest of it. I don't fucking like you, so we'll just start there, okay? I gotta get to know you a little bit or talk to you or whatever to even fucking like you, right? But over there, mate, they really play it over there because they rely on it. The streamer, he doesn't have a job. He never has a fucking job. He'll never have a job ever. And even that Kazza guy, even when they have a good job, just sitting in a machine, moving shit from one side of the pavement to the other. Yeah, oh, that's no good, rah. You go on Tiki, the guy earns 15 grand US in 4 days. Kazza, 15 grand US in 4 days. That's huge. That means, you're looking at 45 grand in donation, in gifts in 4 days for him to clear that, because it's 70% or 50% more. But all the streamers are the same. But me, I go on there, cannot get a single person in the chat. Not a single fucking person, okay? And then the cunt that does rock in, mate, bang, straight away, I'm reported, straight away. It's like as soon as the guy comes into the room, bang, reported. Fucking, you're just sitting in the chair, you haven't said a word. You haven't said a word. So the idea is to get you off. Is to get you off, brother. No one can ban you in here, mate, only me. There is no mods. There is no one has power here. I don't fucking give them any power. So, the only one that can ban you here is me. I put you into my jail. And once I put you into my jail, I own your name. I own the actual name. You won't be able to go in any other chat and use that name. You will need another name. It's a permanent fucking thing. Okay? People pay me to get out of the jail. They're fucking weird. They pay me, get out of the jail, come straight into the chat, do exactly the same fucking shit again, do exactly the same thing, and get put back into the jail again. And they laugh their ass off at it. They fucking laugh. They just laugh at it. They just laugh at it, man. Some people get amusement out of that. But yeah, I don't do it out of, I don't want to, man, because every time I put someone in my jail, it takes someone off the following. So my follower goes down. So it's no good for my channel. It just, I lose followers. My fucking channel doesn't grow anywhere, mate. You watching me could start a channel tomorrow on YouTube and have more followers in fucking 1 month than I've had in fucking 10 years. Okay? Simple as that. All right? Seriously. You would do a lot better on YouTube here than I do. Okay? Does anyone else think that guy that speaks for Israel and the UN, that fucking guy with that real heavy accent, like, do you ever listen to him, the guy just fucking creeps you out? Just creepy motherfucker. Just every time he talks, just real creepy. He's got that real strong fucking, I don't know what accent that is, but it just reminds me of fucking, got to put his hand in the air in a minute, right? He's going to fucking zig hail it. And any fucking second, he's going to zig hail it, bro. Any fucking minute. That's how I look at the guy just waiting for him to fucking go, yeah, fucking, right, put his hand in the air, right? He's just a fucking creepy cunt, isn't he? He just comes in there and he's just such a creep, man. He just overlooks everything, anything, whatever it is, overlooks it. And just there is only ever one victim. Only ever one. There is only one. Never is anybody else a victim. Only they are the victim. And it's the chosen ones. Only the chosen ones are the victim. And it's just amazing how they try and twist everything around and they're the victim. Like, it just you just shake your head at it, mate. When I was young, there used to be a UN force. Wasn't there a UN, real force? Had the white uniform on with UN written in the back. They carried guns around and shit. And they went into a country that was unstable or something like that. And they'd go in there and, rape and pillage of fucking on their own. But they were supposed to bring stability to the area. Representatives of the UN. They were in white uniforms and they had guns and shit. And I remember that when I was young, 30 years ago or whatever. What happened to that? You'd think they'd send that in. You know what I mean? You'd think they'd send someone in. You've got an entire fucking world that is watching it,
And nobody, not one of these government people, think, hey, we're just going to go in anyway. You know? None of them. It just Anyway, boys, the only ones that doing any talking about it are the public, mate. And I'll tell you, if we don't fucking start talking about it a bit, it'll just get overridden by their propaganda on how they're a victim. And it's not their fault. You know, it's not their fault, mate. It's not their fault, okay? You know, we're going to totally destroy entire fucking countries, and it's not our fault, okay? I feel threatened. I feel threatened by Brisbane. I feel threatened by Brisbane. Brisbane needs to be annihilated. We need to send the troops in. We need to fucking send the things in. Everything needs to be totally flattened and totally destroyed. And I'm going to feel a bit safer. I'm going to feel a little bit safer. Now, you know, because I've got Queensland, Western Australia is starting to bother me. You know, they're starting to complain about me taking over this area. They're not happy with it. I'm feeling a little bit unsafe. Look, we need a 10-kilometre buffer zone into Western Australia. We need to make sure that that's completely decentralised and neutral area for us to feel safe. So we need to go in and we need to bomb fucking Western Australia, wipe it off that fucking part of the thing. We need to take over that land and make sure that I feel safer. I'm not safe enough. Okay? Wait a minute. I've got New South Wales starting to complain. You know, we can't. That's anti my movement, anti-Australia my movement. I'm feeling unsafe. I've taken over that of Queensland. I need to now take over Western Australia. We need to annihilate every building. There is tunnels under the building. You know, there's headquarters. There's leaders under there that don't agree with me. They don't agree with what I'm doing. How dare they? Who do they think they are? I am the chosen one. I was chosen to come and take this land. It's mine. So I'm going to come here now. I'm going to take over New South Wales. You don't like it? Look, that's it for you. You don't agree with me. That's anti-fucking rah-rah. Okay? So now I need to flatten New South Wales. That needs to go. All of New South Wales needs to go. Okay? Remove all of the armaments. Remove all of any planes. We need to get rid of it. I'm feeling threatened. They might fly over. And we can't have that. I'm feeling threatened. You see how it expands? It doesn't end. Okay? It doesn't end, brother. We're going into Turkey. We're going into Syria. We're going into fucking Lebanon. We're going to completely annihilate 3 or 4 other countries. Just fucking absolutely flatten it. To do whatever we want to do. We can go in, ba-boom, 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 wipe out fucking anybody, send the little curly hairs in, they go in and settle the fucking land and build a fence and they take over the house. And who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You can't disagree with me. I need safety. I'm feeling unsafe. And you complaining at me makes me feel that you're anti-me. You're anti-me. So that's how it works, okay? That for the simple-minded. That's how it works, brother. Modern Gnostic, thank you very much, man. You're a treasure. Thank you very much. You're a treasure. Yeah, all for the greater thing, okay? You know, and yeah, you know, the fucking Goyim. They don't know shit. These fucking Christians, I don't know how they're Christian. I don't know what world you think that they are Christian. What the fuck world are you thinking about? You know, that you have to keep me safe. I need to be kept safe, okay? So I need you to get rid of all this around me to make me feel safer. And, you know, look, hey, no one's using the land anymore. You know, now it's abandoned. It's been abandoned, this land. So we need to take over this land because it's abandoned. And, you know, I've got a really rich guy over here. You know, he's going to build apartment blocks and he's going to come in and build everything up for us to make us feel safe. Because we need to feel safe. I don't feel safe in Australia. I really don't. I don't feel safe. I need all of these buildings around me. I need them all flattened.
I need all of these buildings, all these apartment buildings around me completely flattened for me to feel safe. Okay? And then other than that, so that I look out and it's all safe for me, I need a 10-kilometre buffer zone. Okay? Around my safety. I need 10 kilometres of buffer zone. So I need you to go out there. I need it completely poisoned. I need the land poisoned around me so that it can never be used. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's farmland. It doesn't matter if it's pasture. I feel unsafe. This is what we have to do to make me feel safe. Don't you see that? You know, if you don't, then you're anti-me. You're anti-me. How dare you? Who do you think you are? I have my rights to feel safe and to feel protected. Okay? So I need to defend myself against all of these anti-me's that are around me. Okay? I need that for my safety, for my family, for my generations to feel safe. So we're gonna destroy everything around me. All the countries around me, they need to go. I'm not happy with New South Wales. They're anti-me. I'm not happy with Queensland. They don't agree with me. So they're anti-me. Okay? So they all need to go. All of this. And I'll feel safe. I'll feel safe. Aren't you happier that I feel safe? Doesn't that make you feel better? We're going to get you to move because you're in there. You know, you're okay. You agree with me, so you can live here. We're going to have a nice house for you. But you don't agree with me, so you're going to have to go. You're not allowed to stay here. You need to find somewhere else to live because I feel unsafe. So you and your family need to pack up. You need to get all your stuff in the car and you need to move off your land. You need to leave. And if you don't leave, well, you know, I'm not responsible for what could happen to you. I'm not responsible for it, okay? So don't blame me. It's because you're anti-me. That's why I need to do this. So you and your family pack your bags in your car and move over to, go over to Adelaide. And you can live in Adelaide. Adelaide is safe. Adelaide is a designated green zone. And you can go and live in Adelaide. All the people from Western Australia and Queensland, they're all going to move to Adelaide too because it's safe. It's a green zone. But everywhere around, everywhere else, yeah, that's all red zone. You're not allowed to go there. That's our land. That's ours because it's mine because I need to feel safe. And unless I look out my window and it's completely flattened and everything is gone, every single person, dog, cat, woman, child, everything, hospitals, nurses, it doesn't matter. I need them all gone. I feel unsafe. Okay? And it's your job to make me feel safe. It's your job. And I need your help. I need your financial help. I'm suffering. Please send donations now. We need a way of funding this. What's going to happen when we need to rebuild? You know, I need money to rebuild all the rest of this to make it suit me and to bring more people here that the same as me because that's the only way I feel safe. You get it? I need to feel safe. Yeah, Joey, yeah. That's how it played out, yeah. Yeah. I have horrible memories, Joey. I really do. I have nothing nice to think about at all, other than Echo. But that's it. Even SEX, mate, is a fucking yuck. Even that. And it was supposed to be mine. It was a virgin, supposed to be mine. You know, it actually said that to me. I am your, anytime you want me, I'm married to you, I'm your wife, the whole speech. You know what I mean? I've been waiting for this the whole life. I've been waiting to get married. Rah, rah, rah. I don't want to marry people here because they're rich and they'll have many girlfriends if you marry someone here. And young people, I don't like them. I like a little bit older. That's why it's come. That's why it's looking at me. Okay, I like older men. You know what I mean? Fuck, dude. Damn, boy. You don't even get that when you marry it, mate, on the wedding night. You don't even get it when you're married on the wedding night, bro. You don't even fucking get that. There's no fucking honeymoon, brother. There's no fucking honeymoon. It's fucking straight to the parents' house, mate. Straight in the spare room, and they gave me crates and crates of beer. Crates of beer. And a lot of food, a lot of snacks and food in the room, so that you're happy. And then you've got your digital player, you've got your movie player. So I'd go down and buy some pirate movies, come back to the room, get absolutely fucking smashed, because the fucking person's in the next room doesn't want to know me. Does not want to know me. Doesn't want to talk to me, doesn't want anything to do with me. I fucking signed yesterday. Let's get married, rah, rah, you signed, right? You signed, did you? The day before that, they tell you how much they love you and they want to get married and this is the best thing in the world and I'm going to be the best wife and you're going to be so happy and the whole fairy tale. Oh, the whole fairy tale, bro. It was like, they call it love bombing, and then gone. Complete flip. It's like you're not even good enough to talk to her. Not even good enough to be in the same room. How dare you even look at her? Walk 10 feet in front of you when you go out anywhere. Can't touch her, can't kiss her, can't hold her hand, can't show any affection. You just got married fucking 2 days ago. Like, that shit's sad. That's fucking, as a man, fucking does your head in. It does my head in. I fucking, fuck all of you. That's what I thought to myself. Fuck all of you. I'm signed up. I'm along for the ride, but I ain't fucking stupid. I ain't fucking stupid. And this is no fucking wife, okay? This is not a fucking wife. This is not a fucking wife. Don't fucking try and fool me. Yeah, don't fool me, man. I was out of there every day. Every day I was out. I was walking the streets, bro. Walking the streets, eating duck and fucking whatever. Go out for 4 or 5 hours, come home, get ignored. Everyone's having dinner. I'm ignored because I don't speak the language. Nobody fucking wants to talk to me. I'm like, it's a fucking joke. The only time they want to talk to me, mate, is when I'm at the fucking table. They think I'm stupid. They want me to repeat fucking words in English. So, because they can have a laugh. Yeah, they can have a little laugh. So they all sit at the table having a fucking laugh, mate. Yeah? Fuck all of you cunts. I thought to myself, fuck you, I'm going to eat everything on the fucking table. Fuck you. It's going to cost you a lot of fucking money to insult me. I took it as an insult, because it is an insult. But to them, they're having a lot of fun, including my wife having a lot of fun. To me, as an Australian, it's an insult. You have insulted your own fucking husband at the table, and you think it's acceptable. All right? It's not. It's not. No one could talk to you that way in front of me. Nobody. Nobody can say shit to you in front of me. Yeah? I fought off fucking 20 cunts on the street because of you. Because you opened your fucking mouth. And yet I'm the one that's got to stand there fighting these fucking rats, and I tell you to walk away with the dog. Go to safety. I'm the one standing there with a fucking rat. I'm the one that gets whacked in the back of the head with a piece of wood. Not fucking you. You caused that shit. You did it. But I'm the one that dealt with it. Because ain't no one laying a hand on you. Yeah? That's the difference. That's the difference. Nowadays I'm happy, yeah. Nowadays I'm a lot better off modern. And it's sad, man, because I've lost 8 years of my life. I've lost 8 years of my life. I lost a chance to be a husband and be a father and to have someone that loves me. I lost that chance. That's how I feel. It was robbed of me, that chance of having someone in your life that actually wants to be with you. Because you are presented with it. You're presented with it. And when you sign up for it, it's just not there. It's just not there. And mate, it fucking love bombed me completely. And fucking, mate, comes back and it's bang all over me. It's bang all over me. It's shagging every day, right? Wants to shag. It's actually wants to shag. It's asking me to shag. And then it goes from that to nothing. To nothing. You see how the game gets played? It goes from all out to nothing. So then you're standing there and you're fucking wondering what's going on because you're not getting shit, bro. You ain't getting fucking nothing, bro. Fuck that. These women think they're so good, man. You want to spend time with them and you don't want to shag them. Like, for some reason, these fucking magistrates, family court, all of these fucking government cunts think you're a fucking monk. Huh? They think you're a monk, mate. Like, they don't go home and shag. You know what I mean? You know? Does Albo go home and shag the new fucking missus, or is he a monk? Does the fucking magistrate that's sitting up there, does he shag his fucking missus or his girlfriend, or is he a monk? Is the judge in family law court, does she have children? Does she have a husband? Or does she neglect him like the cases that she listens to? And apparently it's okay to be a fucking monk when you're married. There's nothing, that's fine. You know? It's as backwards as they come, bro. It's like a tap, and then they turn the tap off. And then any reaction you give, that's your fault. That's abuse. You're abusing me. You're abusing me. You're abusing me. Meanwhile, you're supposed to be doing everything, paying for everything, doing everything, all the cooking, the cleaning, everything, every fucking thing you can think of. And you've got to pay for everything. Plus, you've got to sit there listening to her drama if they speak English. I was kind of thankful that they came up with this fucking rule. I don't speak English anymore. I thought, I'm thinking to myself, this person really thinks you're stupid. Like, she thinks you're a knob, an absolute idiot. Okay? You're going to get married to somebody that doesn't speak English, that doesn't speak your language. Would you do that? Would you be married to anybody that just refuses to speak your language? I only speak my language now. And if you don't speak my language, well, we can't talk. And then that's it. It doesn't say a single word to you after that. There's no hello, there's no goodbye. You're lucky if you get those 2 words. Just those 2 words alone. That's it. There's no conversation, there's no discussion, there's no backwards and forwards with each other, there's no banter, there's no laughter, there's nothing. You've got a person walking around everywhere around you that just ignores you completely because you don't speak her language. Okay? And that's your fault if you react to it. If I say, hey, that's not good, why are you doing this to us? I'm the abuser. I am the abuser. Okay? How dare you disagree? How dare you disagree? Listen, man, I only speak for my own thing, I don't know about outside world, and, I imagine they're all wonderful. All chickie babes are perfect. They're all fucking just fantastic. The best human beings that were ever created is the female, okay? The fucking absolute best, mate. You put them in charge, and I can guarantee it's going to fucking work. Just like that naval commander, that sunk the fucking ship. Just like that. Oh, fuck, put her in charge, mate. Complete DEI. Fucking put her in charge. Get her in charge of the fucking nuclear weapons, mate, and watch the fucking ship end up in the bottom of the ocean. It'll sink itself. She will fucking sink it, bro. Trust me, man. A fucking nuclear ship, the bitch will sink it. You can put her in charge of a naval fucking ship, mate, with fucking, 100 crew. It ends up in the bottom of the ocean. Oh, sorry, Captain, we hit the reef. We didn't see the reef. You got all the latest sonar, you got all the fucking gadgets, and you hit the reef. Hit the fucking reef. Oh my God. Oh, they don't like the pills, mate. They don't like the pills unless it agrees with them. Yeah. I gotta suit my chat to each and every individual person that fucking watches it. And then they get pissed off if you change or whatever. And my channel's fucking nothing anyway, mate. Fuck that. Who's this?
You complain about winter.
A lot of people complain.
alternative to Mongolia. At the moment in Mongolia, about 40 something heat.
It's a bit sus when we don't, there's only limited people that come here, man. I've never seen that bloke. And you're walking onto the property. So if you don't know anybody, you're fucking walking onto the property. What the fuck you doing on the property? That's how I look at it. You know, like you're fucking scoping shit. Get the fuck off the property. Come to fucking talk to me. I'm too old for this shit, eh? I'm too fucking old, mate. Yeah, I'm an unfriendly cunt. Fucking, let's fucking talk to me. Get the fuck off the property. The fuck, you live here? You visiting anybody here? No? What the fuck you walking around for then? Yeah? Get the fuck out of here. Because they scope things, mate. Who's living where? Fucking old cunts. They're all old cunts here, mate. They're in their 80s and fucking 90s. They're rich old cunts, though. These people own houses, mate, that live here. They own big fucking houses here, right? And they fucking rent them out or leave them vacant, and it's cheaper for them to rent here than it is to stay in their own house. Like, that's fucking weird. Like, it's cheaper for them to stay here, and they get their pension. They get their pension. Whereas if they moved into their house, they wouldn't get the pension. Isn't that weird? Because it's their, goes to their value, you know what I mean? And then it cuts off. So if it's being rented or it's not being used, I don't fucking know how the law works. But the guy was worried about losing his pension, mate. So it's cheaper for him to fucking live here and rent here than it is to live in his own. It's a fucking massive house. Like, I mean, massive fucking house. Big fucking block of land. You could put another house in the back. And that's right on the foreshore. Right on the fucking ocean, mate. What the fuck is this cunt, mate? The old streams, I can't find them. I can't find them. They're not on my channel. They're not on. I don't know. They're not. I don't know where they are. I haven't been able to find them. I don't know if they've been taken down from YouTube or Facebook, because a lot of them are Facebook, and they're not on Facebook, man. Okay, yeah. It's not for me. For me, I told people watching me, I fucking go and get a mattress, put it in the fucking garage on the garage floor. I was how my daily life was. And the only bit of sunshine I had was my daughter coming into the garage and spending all day with, and she stayed with Dad. And the only reason she went inside was to get some dinner, or her mum called her in for some reason. And then she would come back outside to Dad. My daughter spent all those things with me, not with fucking with me. You cannot take it from me. All right, that's all that mattered to me. Nothing, you know, bullshit, the shroud walking around the fucking house, you know, all the forget it. Go and say no. Go and tell them the word no every fucking 10 minutes. Whatever they ask you is no. Whatever they ask you to do is no. I'm not your slave. Go and tell them that. And I'll do. The new boyfriend, he doesn't have to do any of that. He's going to get as much of this as he fucking wants. Okay? So as far as I'm concerned, I'm still fucking disgusted in the whole thing, because all this person did is preserve themselves. They preserve themselves as much as possible for the next fucking bloke they were saving themselves for. And that's fucking disgusting. You know what I mean? Why in the fuck would you want it, you know? Like, forget it, brother. Forget it. While I'm out in the fucking garage freezing my fucking balls off, this is inside here, tippy-tappy to what she thinks is a multi-millionaire. It's one of my own trolls. Okay? So she's in the dreamland fucking tippy-tappy with a fucking bloke on the internet while I'm outside in the fucking garage. These bitches don't care about you at all. At all. At all. They are as cold as fucking ice. Okay? I've never met anything different. I don't know any different. So I can't advise any different. When we first began this journey fucking years ago, I started out making masks, as I've said, and all I talked about was marriage. I talked about getting a family, getting married. If marriage comes in, we're 6 weeks in. So if you ever get put in alone, okay, you're not included in those plans. Your ass is in the other side of the fucking house, sleeping in the spare room, and she ain't coming anywhere near you. She will never come in that room. You will never see her come in and give you a kiss or a cuddle or a hug because you're her husband. Husband? The fuck you talking about? You've gone from husband to housemate. That's it. If any bloke tells me I sleep on the lounge, that we had an argument, I sleep on the lounge, right? You're already fucking half out the door, you dumb cunt. You're already half out. If she could meet anybody, clip, tippy, whatever, if she could, you'd be gone. You'd be gone. No chick that loves you will ever put you on a lounge or ever put you in the fucking spare room. Okay? No chick that loves you will ever do that. None. Not a fucking single woman walking that loves a man will ever put him into unless he's unless, you know what I mean? Something serious, whatever, I understand. But for normal argument, normal disagreement, and she says, oh no, I don't want you to sleep in the same bed as me, you're going to be, I didn't even know. Personally, I didn't even know I was at work. That's what hurt me. That's what took me out of the whole fucking ball game, okay? I was at work and came home and I moved into the spare room. No choice. All your stuff is in there already. You're going to be very comfortable. You can sleep in the whole big bed on your own. Like I'm being told how great it is going to be being in the spare room. And I thought, fucking bitch, fuck you anyway. Because on the fucking bed, bitch, you got your own doona and I've got my own doona. You don't even fucking come near me on a fucking queen-size bed, you fucking absolute horror of a fucking woman, okay? Horror. Just no good married, no good at all. Great mum. It'd be great to be able to do that kind of thing, but you don't have to have anything to do with that. You can leave that to somebody else. Let them fucking deal with that. You know what I mean? I just want my kid. I just want to be able to see my kid. So, yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's completely unfair. Completely fucking unfair. I will never agree for it to be any different, boys. You'll never hear me saying any different. That's just how it is. And everything that I went through, fuck the family court. Fuck the family court. Fuck Judge Howe and her fucking family for fucking court. It's not a fucking family court, Judge Howe. It's a woman's court. It ain't no family law court. Alright? It ain't none. It's not. And now you took away everything after 4 years. I'm no contact parent. No contact. Not allowed. Suddenly I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. Forget about everything you've been through. Forget about all the courses. Forget about all the certificates. Forget about all the psych reports. Forget about the contact reports for my daughter. Just ignore that. Just ignore that. Invite her lawyer into a meeting with you, Judge, and you two sit down and you two discuss my case. Okay? And then you just do whatever the child lawyer and her lawyer. So 2 fucking lawyers. Okay? Just do whatever they want. Don't worry about their father. Don't worry about my child not having a relationship with her father. Oh no, don't do that. I mean, what schmuck would go to fucking family court for 4 years? 4 years. You do everything they fucking ask you to do. Everything. And it ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. You're not good enough. Yeah? You're not good enough, mate. She's in fear. What a fucking joke, boys. These women think that they are so special and their vag is just fucking pure gold. That they, 4 years or 5 years of 6 years of sleeping in a spare room, and you still want them so much that they need a security guard in family court to follow them around. A security guard. I just started laughing. I don't know what bullshit fairy tale you've laid down to the court, because they don't tell me, but it's obviously bullshit. I'm just sitting there watching a security guard follow her around, just laughing my ass off inside. Because what a fucking ridiculous thing this is. What lies have you told? And suddenly you get in the court viewer and they don't speak English. No understand English, don't speak English. I'm afraid. I'm a poor little girl that's just afraid of everything. It's got to have everything translated for her. The fucking person works in a chemist. She serves people every day. But once you get into the family law court, no speak English. No speak. I've got this translator sitting there and opposite me there, and she's just staring at me. Like that, the translator. Like that. So I went like that to her. Just stood there staring at her. Same thing. Fuck you. Fuck you. They're looking at me like I'm some big abuser and fucking whatever bullshit fucking lies they've told. None of it is true. You've got no facts. You got nothing. Nothing. In fact, Judge Howe, you had such nothing that you looked at me and said, well, I can't force her to obey the court order, Mr. Barker. What do you want me to do? I can't force her to obey it. Then it goes to the children's lawyer and her lawyer, and they say, well, you've only got 6 visits in a contact centre, and what happens if she doesn't agree to it or she doesn't want to do it? What are you going to do? We can't keep coming back to court, Mr. Barker. That's what they said. And then they signed my daughter over. And that was their reasoning. We can't force her to obey the court order. So you can go away. No contact for you. Don't deal with it. Don't deal with it, man. It's taken me all this long and I still think about it every day. These fucking people, mate. I only wish that my channel was good and that I had funding and that I had some kind of way of living without relying on fucking Centrelink's and the fucking government and keeping them all sweet. Because I can't go and protest outside the family. I can't do what I want to do. Okay? Because I want to be out there with a placard, brother, to be quite honest. Family law court, I got nothing better to fucking do than apply for jobs, right? Well, if I didn't have to fucking worry so much about keeping them sweet, placard outside the family law court, fathers have no rights. Children have no rights. Fathers don't see their children. That's it. Silent fucking protest. Last about 15 minutes before you get arrested. You'll get arrested and then they'll put on the fucking thing, you're not allowed anywhere near. That's what they do. Okay? Because they can't have you protesting. But that's exactly what you would do, brothers. Fuck that. You've got nothing better to do. I'm an unhappy father. So why should I just accept it and walk away? You never gave me a legitimate reason why I shouldn't be a father. You never told me that I did this wrong or that wrong and I'm a danger to my daughter and I abuse my daughter. None of that. I didn't hear any of that from you. I heard from you, I can't make her comply. There's nothing that I can do, Mr. Barker, to force her to obey the court order. Your fucking words. Quote you. Not me. And that was reason enough for you to take my child from me. Reason enough for my daughter to never have a father that loves her. So no, I don't owe you people fucking shit. I don't owe you nothing. You're not going to get no fucking loyalty here. And over time, I'm going to share fucking everything. And if you don't fucking like it, we'll take me back to court. Take me back to court then. Okay? Take me back. What the fuck? I got nothing else except my own liberty to lose. That's it. Just my liberty. I got nothing else to lose. You've taken everything from me. There's nothing for me to lose. So if you're unhappy about it or whatever, hey, not a problem. Book me in. I'll bring I'll bring my cup of tea and a sandwich, just like I did at every other court appearance. Did I ever miss a fucking court appearance, Judge? Did I ever not do what you asked me to do? Did I ever not do the reports, the psych reports, everything like that? Did I ever not fucking comply? The answer's never. I always complied. That was never fucking good enough. And I don't think I'm the only one, Judge, am I? I wonder what the statistics are in your court for fathers. I wonder what the statistics are for fathers seeing their children in your court. I wonder how many fathers don't see their children in your court. How many fathers have you adjourned their court case for 5 months or more? How many court cases have you adjourned? Because you adjourned my case for 5 months. And then I walked into court for under 10 minutes and you adjourned my case for 7 more months. So you have just given 12 months of adjournment to her and I don't see my child. No contact at all. None. 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 And that's fair. That's fair. That's just. Because you're a family court, right? And the families matter to you, right? The family. Mum, dad seeing the children, children seeing mum and dad. Family law court. Not woman's law court. That's not what it's called. You know? Every time that person, even if a woman just accuses you of something in family court, adjourn. Adjourn. We've got to make sure that that's not true. Because everything a woman says is true. Nothing is a lie. Nothing is made up. It's all true. So you need to go away now and prove your innocence. And then when you come back with all the reports or whatever the fuck they've demanded you do, they just ignore it. They just ignore it. And all they've got to do is come out with more accusations. That's all they've got to do. And then it gets adjourned and adjourned. That's how family law court works. I owe you nothing, Judge Howe. I owe you nothing, Pentana lawyers. You're the worst fucking lawyers that ever existed for family law court is Pentana fucking lawyers. The worst. The worst. Does absolutely nothing for you. Nothing as a father. Do not hire them. You may as well just walk in, give your bank account and walk out. Because you're not going to see your kids. I remember telling one of these fucking Pentanas, we're going to be sitting here in 6 months and nothing has changed at all except more accusations. I'm not going to see my daughter. I'm not going to talk to my daughter. Everything, there's nothing you can say to me that is going to convince me that in 6 months' time, it's going to be exactly the same thing. And in 6 months' time, I swear to God, same lawyer, I reminded her and said, here we are, 6 months later, no contact. You haven't done anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. That's how it works, Jerry. Yeah, they do things to get a reaction out of you and then blame you for the reaction if you react to it. But they're allowed to say whatever they want. They're allowed to, but as soon as you react to it, that's the abuse. Yeah. That's why I shut my mouth at work when that lady's fucking... That's why I shut my mouth. And I told that's why I didn't get in any, I said to the boss, I know better. I know better than to answer back to a woman, okay? I know that she's allowed to yell, scream, whatever she wants. And the minute I say anything, that's the abuse because I'm a man. So it's straight away abuse. So I just let her do her talking. And then in the office, I didn't do any talking. I called my sister, Joey. I called my sister in America and got her to fucking talk to these people, talk to this man. And the manager and the fucking HR. And my sister's went off her brain. She wasn't fucking happy at all. Here we are in an office. Do you realise, she said to the people there, do you realise we are in an office and you are accusing my brother of some crime because he said, good morning, miss? How do you possibly even grasp that? How is that possible? Okay? I've had enough. I've had enough of hearing all of this. He simply said, good morning, miss. You go and do with it as you go and do. What do you want to do? I let my sister do the talking, man. because I know fucking better. You know, even my tone of voice, I can get into trouble for when it comes to a woman. You can get into, just for your tone. You never said anything bad. You never fucking said anything bad, you swear to God. And whatever you said, you didn't mean it in any way, but because of your tone of voice didn't suit her, it's automatically abuse. You see how it works? And that's a strong, independent woman, mate. Okay, strong, independent woman, yeah? Oh, God, mate. But there are good ones. Oh, next time a Muslim tells you, you know, there's 2 billion Muslims in the world and we're the fastest growing religion in the world, okay? I like to say, yeah, just remind Mr. fucking carpet dweller over there, Mr. fucking, right, and all of your rat fucking children that you've grown. Let's talk about that, okay? Because when you come over here, even in Australia, you can have up to 4 wives. In Australia, legally, you can have up to 4 wives. Have them all living in separate houses, have them all government funded, all free housing in Australia, government Centrelink for all the wives and all the children, and he's allowed to have 4. As long as they marry them over there and then they bring them here, it's counted as a wife, and our government will pay them. So the only reason that they get to 2 billion and we're the fastest growing religion, rah-rah, is because they have fucking 6 children per wife. Like that fucking mountain dweller is pregnant fucking 90% of her life. She's pregnant, okay? She's always fucking pregnant, okay? I mean, these people are so, that they can't even let the woman heal. They can't even let her heal, bro. They've got to get her pregnant straight away again. Straight away. They get her pregnant again. Yuck. So the only reason that it grows so quickly is because they have so many children. It's not because there's new people like me that join it, okay? There's a lot of people that are leaving, and they call it apostasy. Apostasy, okay? When you leave, you think, for us, Christians, Jesus, you go and do what makes you happy. You don't like us? Go and do whatever makes you happy. You leave them and say, I don't want to be a Muslim anymore, that's a death sentence. It's a death sentence. You're not allowed to do that. That's apostasy. That's dead set in okay, and even over here, man, you know, they can't. There's some bitch on fucking some fake ass fucking Muslim woman on TikTok, and she's sitting there crying, say she can't get a divorce, and you know my husband doesn't do this and doesn't do that for me, and all this fucking shit. And all you got to do is listen to her. Her husband lives interstate. She lives in Australia. And she's sitting there telling you that she has to go to Sharia courts and has to get their permission from the sheikh and fucking rah-rah. Mate, what are these women so stupid? Why are they so stupid? None of that shit applies. You are in Australia, you dumb fucking white woman. You are so stupid. You know, like you live in Australia. You don't have to ask anybody for fucking permission to get a divorce. All you got to do is go down to the office and sign a piece of paper. It takes you 10 minutes. It takes you one phone call to have any man removed from your house. One phone call. That's it. They will fucking come and remove every person out of that house and give them a piece of paper that tells them they're not allowed back in the house again. Okay? That's how it is in Australia. Like, women like this on TikTok really... just women like that in general just really, you know, complain. And these men believe it, mate. These men believe it. I've watched these other videos, mate. What's wrong with these men? They're making videos telling you how precious she is and that you've got to treat her like this and treat her like that and you've got to do this and do that. At no time are you ever mentioned. At no time during the entire 10-minute video. It is all about making her happy. Are you fucking kidding me? Like Disneyland World has grown, huh? You know, now we're on TikTok. We're in Disneyland fucking world. Yeah? The worst thing you can do is that, boys. Let me tell you. You know, we still remember him. We still remember him. You know, Darius rule number 1, you don't give more than you get. Don't be the one that's always giving and giving and giving and giving. Darius rule number 1, don't give more than you get. Okay, it's got to be reciprocal. It's got to be both ways. It can't just be you paying for everything, you doing everything, you taking care of everything, you being her massager, her healer, her fucking psychiatric person, the person that she comes to complain about everything. You've got to pay for all of her bills, pay for all of her existence, everything. Plus, you've got to be a healer, a doctor, a psychiatric person for her. You've got to be a hero. If there's ever an insect or something, you've got to be a hero and come in and rescue her from that nasty insect. You've got to be all of those things. And then what does she bring? You sleep in a spare room. They don't cook, they don't clean, they don't and they don't F, okay? So you guys get offended when I say that. You guys get all, I get phone calls, mate. People are unhappy. Well, it's just the fucking truth. I mean, honestly, women think that their fucking ass don't fucking stink, mate. They think their vag is fucking magical. They think just by their existence that you should be thankful that they're with you, just by existing. They don't have to do anything, okay? They don't even have to fuck you. They don't have to suck your dick. They don't have to do shit. Okay? You can live in the spare fucking room, mate, and be ignored. And how dare you complain? It's like dealing with Ishmael. It's like dealing with Ishmael. Come in, take over fucking everything. If you complain, that's the abuse. Not what I'm doing. Nothing that I'm doing. I'm taking everything from you. I'm taking your entire fucking thing from you. But if you complain, you're the abuser. You are the abuser. So how dare you talk to me? There's no talking with it, mate. I tried calm, rational, and it's just not there. It's just not there. It's already switched off. It's horrible to deal with a Sheila that is already switched off, boys. In her brain, she's out. She's not in the relationship. She fucking hates you. She doesn't want to come. She doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't want to fuck you. She doesn't even want to hold your hand. She won't even make you a cup of tea. Nothing. You know what I mean? And they expect everything from you. And then if you complain because, hey, I can't even get a coffee out of you. What the fuck? I can't even get a 5-minute conversation that exists more than one word answer. That's the other one too, boys. When they start answering whatever your conversation it is with yes, no, maybe, always, that's the 4 answers basically that you get. You don't get past that. And if you ever been with a Sheila that cuts you off, like you're trying to have a talk with her, it's a normal conversation, and within 2 words, they've cut you off. It's automatically whatever there, and it's generally go and do something, go and do a job. They think of something for you to fuck off so they can get rid of you. Haven't you taken the bins out? Can't you take the dog for a walk? Can't you take the kids to the park? And then you take them to the park an hour, kid come back, straight away you're taking her to the pool. Straight away, it's within 10 minutes. I'm just waiting for my daughter to get changed, and we're going to the pool. So it's spent 4 hours right there, without any, and then you come home, it's fucking the same thing again, the same thing over and over. It's all you have is your daughter. All you have is your kids. That's it, you have your kids. Your kid doesn't judge you, mate. Your kid doesn't sit there and dislike you just for the minor thing, whatever it is. Your kid doesn't do that. My daughter appreciated every minute that she was with her dad. And same for dad. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. But I wasn't used to it. I'm not used to it. I think it's I think you lost me when I was at the stall at the market on Sunday and I'm busy. And you're over there, you don't get off your fucking ass, you don't help me at all, and you're chippy-chappy with a fucking woman who I told you to keep away from. These are not my friends, these are my competitors. This is the day we earn money. We're not here to catch up, okay? So I get called over and, this bitch is sitting there complaining that the dishes aren't rinsed enough. You left the soap powder on them and you need to rinse them more. And that's why you called me over. You called me over to try and embarrass me in front of your friends or run me down in front of your friends. And, you think that's fucking good, do you? I thought, fuck you, you fucking, I did. I thought, fuck you, because you don't even fuck me anyway. So fuck you. So what did I do to you? I embarrassed the fuck out of you. And you didn't like that, did you? But I embarrassed you. At least I do the fucking dishes, love. I do the cooking, the cleaning, the fucking dishes. I do the mopping. I do the fucking vacuuming. You don't do fucking anything but complain to me afterwards how you want it done. But you don't actually do it. Do you rinse the dishes? No, because you don't wash the dishes. So until you wash the dishes, then you can complain if they've got fucking soap on them, okay? It's like dealing with a fucking teenager, a grown fucking adult that you don't get to shag. You don't even get to fucking lick a biscuit, brother. You don't even get to lick a biscuit, bro. It's supposed to be yours. It's supposed to be your little fucking princess, right? You don't even get any of that. You don't get none of that shit, dude. You don't get nothing. That's being saved, brother. I'm going to save that for the next bloke. Fuck, that's nice, eh? That's so nice, eh, this stuff. Have you had this stuff? On special, IGA, $3 on special. $6.50 normally, $6.80 or something. This is really nice. Better than drinking Coke and stuff like that. Yeah, try the different flavours. They've got 4 different flavours. This is my favourite, peach. Too closed, Joey. Just too closed, mate. Honest. If I'm sitting there and I'm a member of Corn Hub and I'm married, that's fucking sad. It's not like we shag all the time. Or it's never happening. It's once every blue moon, and then you get kicked and punched and elbowed. By the time you've done that 3 or 4 times and you've copped a fucking whack, you don't want to sleep with the person anymore. It's gone. It's finished. And then I tried hugging her. She was standing at the counter one day, Joey, the last time I touched her. And I thought I'd give her a hug from behind, give her a hug. So I've given her a hug, and it's froze. It's froze, Joey. It's like fucking froze, man. Like the muscles have all tensed up, the body's all tensed up. So I thought, fuck this, I'm supposed to be married to this, right? So the reef goes in, Joey, straight under the fucking things, fucking both of them, because they're just fucking beautiful, bro. They're fucking magnificent, right? Straight down the fucking, and it's just froze, like fucking froze, mate. And I thought, fuck you, that was the last time I touched you. And I just think, you're horrible. You're fucking dead set horrible. Take that shit to fucking someone else. Go and tell them how much you fucking go and fucking hopefully somebody fucking, but it's not going to be me. That sucks. That sucks, bro. That really does. I would not have signed up. I wouldn't have signed. If I had known I was going to be rah, I just wouldn't have signed. I am in the country, Joey. I have got the choice of fucking whatever I want to meet, bro. And this is what I've got to fucking end up with. You fucking, I could dust your fucking head in. Like, it's the best quality you've ever fucking known, but it's just the rarest fucking thing you could ever get hold of. It's like booked in, mate, next fucking Tuesday or some fucking shit. It was deliberate. It's all deliberate. Okay? Because when your first thing, it was handed out. It was handed out, I want. And then it's just flipped. It flipped after the market thing, and me saying that. Because I'm not going to be putting up with my wife running me down to these fucking schmoes, and then you want me to come over and, you guys want to have a laugh at me. Fuck you and her. All right? Because no wife does that. There's not a fucking wife out there that sits there with her girlfriends that I've ever known and heard about and running her fucking husband down so they can have a laugh. I've only ever seen a video of that shit, and I ain't putting up with you. I ain't putting up with it. So after that, downhill. Downhill, brother. And then it finished when you get put in the spare room. It's all over. It's over. You're nothing but a housemate. If a woman moves you into the spare room, boys, or moves you onto the lounge, you're nothing but a housemate. You're there to pay the bills. Somebody else is going to be fucking getting that. Not you. Not you. And you'll know when she's getting it by somebody else, mate, because it'll treat you even meaner. It'll be more of an urgency for you to go because she's already banging somebody else, you know? So, no, just go. Go and give it to fucking the bloke that doesn't have to do any of that shit. He doesn't have to do, that's the thing, boys. You have to put all this effort into keeping it happy in order to get some of that. The next guy, he doesn't have to do any of it. He's just got a tippy-tappy. That's it. And he's going to get everything that you don't get. But you can sit there paying the bills. You can sit there doing all that. He gets all the royalty, and then she comes back to you. And then she's trying to work out how to get rid of you. Because I like this over here. I like that over there. But you're old and you're ugly and you're fat and that's what I still have those memories. You're old, fat and ugly. Old, fat and ugly. Your own fucking wife calls you that. Would your girlfriend or wife ever call you that? And then you look at her like with this new love in your heart? Or would you have less love? Yeah, would it be harder for you to love? So no. I'm a terrible man, Joey. I am. My daughter would be. You're 100% correct. 100% correct. My daughter doesn't look at me as dad. My daughter looked at me and called me Charlie. On the next contact report that I share, it will show you the when my daughter gets dropped off and the interaction between mum and daughter and the lady, because all of it's recorded. And my daughter got into trouble for calling me dad. Okay? Well, maybe not get into trouble. She just got reworded. You mean Charlie? She would just come up with the name Charlie. I'm Charlie. I'm not dad. You know, that's bad, Joey. Okay? You hate me. You hated our whole thing. I was just a horrible, horrible man, right? But I'm still dad. I'm still dad. She only ever has one. Whether it's good, you don't like, bad, you don't like, whatever, that's still her dad. And it's her only dad. And it doesn't matter how many stepdaddies that you get into her life, or one, whatever, that's her dad. And you've removed that from her. No, that's Charlie. That's his name is Charlie. That's what we call him. That's horrible, man. You remove the identity of the father from the child. And the child looks at you as though you're just Charlie. And maybe one day you'll be Uncle Charlie. And then you're just Uncle. Well, that's just Uncle. So you've completely removed it from the... That's a horrible poison right there that I tried to bring up in court, and it just gets fucking ignored. It gets ignored. Okay? Because, women are perfect. You can't, there's no accountability. It's only the men. You are accountable. You are accountable. It's the very first thing, I keep telling you that. When you go, all the men that go through court now, they all have to go through the men's behaviour course, because all men need their behaviour changed. And when you call up to book in, the very, very first thing they ask you, are you responsible for your words and actions? And depending how you answer is whether they accept you or not. Because if you turn out, oh yeah, but she did this and she did that, you're not ready for the course. Because the course only exists on your behaviour, not hers. So you have to take responsibility and accountability for everything. but she doesn't. So that's why they say to you, are you accountable for your words and actions? Because only you are the man. There is no woman's course. She doesn't need one. She is perfect, an absolute 100% God. Every single woman walking. Okay, they're all perfect. Okay? They don't need a behavior course. Only a man needs a behavior course. We need to be told how we need to behave around this precious, precious woman. Okay? Because whatever she does, it's because of you. Okay? So good luck with that. Good luck with that, my friends. You'll learn, man. You'll understand one day. back. If I could, got to be stum on here, mate. I don't want any problems with people. And they record everything, make videos out of it. At least they used to. They don't make any videos out of me anymore, which is good. And then all the ones that are on TikTok are gone. Well, majoritively are gone. I don't see any of them much anymore, which is even better, which is great. What do I do with that bag, mate? What am I, blind? Is it right in front of me and I don't see it? Oh, that's right, I went and took a piss, didn't I? So maybe it's in the toilet. Oh, I did. I left it in the bloody toilet, mate. Now, what did I want? I wanted something for dinner, didn't I? I've got no potatoes. And I want to see if there's any meat. I've had no meat this week. No, none at all. Not since last week. Or when I got paid last time. I've had no meat. Just chicken. Oh, bacon. I've had some bacon. We got a little bit of bacon there. We don't need that. We've got some eggs. Enough to fucking survive on for a few days. I'll get some potatoes, I suppose. And then I'll see what kind of meat's on special. If there's any meat on special, eh? Is that a bucket? Where's a bucket? No, in my bag. I don't know, I'm like an old man, mate. I got a fucking bag. I got a bag I carry around. I don't know what for. There's nothing in it. There's fucking nothing in it. I keep the phone charger in it. But if I can feel more comfortable when I got my bag. I don't know what it is. It's like a little safety blanket. It's a little safety blanket from my hand. It feels better. I don't know. I've got to think of something to put in it, but I've got no fucking money. I've got to think of like budget, like buy 4 potatoes. Fucking see like 4 fucking potatoes. See, there's a fucking bit of sausage on fucking special or some kind. I don't know. I've got no gravy. I've got no fucking gravy. We can't make fucking onion. I've got no onions. Onion gravy's nice with the fucking sausages and mashed potato. I've got to think of things. I've got food, mate. I don't waste my money, mate. I only buy food. I don't have any alcohol or anything like that. I buy a packet of cigarettes to try and make them last. I don't even smoke, mate. I got them on the counter the entire week. Bought them 3 days ago or something like that. Bought them 3 days ago. Yeah, we haven't used many of them. No. And the fish and chips shop's fucking pretty ordinary. If just for a piece of fish, it's $11. Just for the piece of fish. And, fucking chips were $5. I can't eat $5 for the chips. Like, that's a lot of chips, isn't it? $5. Mate, it's a handful. It's a dead set a handful of chips. It's not like the old days where you get a massive fucking amount of potatoes. No, buddy, it's dead set a handful of chips for $5. So, that's going to cost you fucking $17 or something, mate, to go down and have a hamburger and chips. Fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to go down and spend the $17 on groceries, dude, and come back with chicken wings and fry some chicken wings. And it reminds me, we've got no sauce. We need some sauces, okay? I get to the supermarket, I'm a complete mind blank. I forget everything. I wanted to make tandoori chicken. I'm sick of buying it, mate. Like I appreciated the person putting the $20 in, and I spent it all on tandoori, right? And then I thought to myself the next day, well, fuck, I could buy a huge chicken, like a massive chicken, raw. I could buy the tandoori thing and, watch a few TikToks, and I become a chef. Oh, fuck, mate, I watch a couple of TikToks, I'm an expert. Any subject you like, mate, just punch it into TikTok. Within 10 minutes, I've got my certificate of fucking advanced knowledge, okay? You can fucking make anything, mate. Just watch a video. So I thought I'd go down and make tandoori chicken. And then I realised I'm too fucking lazy to walk all the way down there and all the way back again. I can't be fucking bothered. I can't be fucking bothered, mate. It's a fucking long walk, bro. It's a long walk, and then you got to carry the shit back. I'm just not in the. I'm not in the thing, man. I've got no energy. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. Like I'm not. I said in a convo the other day. I got asked how old I was. I said I don't actually know. I don't think about it. I don't think about it. I mean, I can't remember when I had a birthday thing. She fucking hated me. Absolutely hated me. Not even a birthday cake. Nothing. Disappear early in the morning. Gone until the afternoon. It's your birthday. Doesn't want to fucking know you. It'll even go on holiday. It'll even go on holiday knowing it's your birthday in half a month's time, but it'll go on its fucking 8-week holiday. Okay? You don't need, she's not even in the country. It's your fucking birthday. It doesn't want to know you. Okay? It fucking hates you. It hates you, bro. Like fucking, that's what I used to tell myself at the house. I used to sit there waiting for him, man. I couldn't wait for my wife and my daughter to come home. Like I'm sitting there fucking bored as fuck, man. You know, like just horrible existence, you know, waiting for somebody to come fucking back from their holiday, you know, that they need a holiday for every month they're with you. They need 1 week's holiday, no contact in China. And I'm just looking at the person, you know, and she thinks when she told me that's good. No, you stupid woman. You've just told me you're not even married to me, you got nothing to do with me. Fuck, you need to fuck off. Listen, lady, let me tell you, I don't need a fucking week's holiday from you. You know, that's the difference. I don't need a holiday from you. I don't need a holiday from my daughter. You are everything to me. That's why I got married. That's why I had children. That's why we got a house together. We got animals and stuff. You are everything you're supposed to be. Would I need to go away? I can't even go for fucking 20 minutes over to my mate's house to say hello to my friend. I can't go away at all. Not even for 10 minutes. You know? But that's the thing, gentlemen, you know, you don't need a holiday from her, but she needs a holiday from you because you're just so bad. You're just a horrible, horrible man. Okay? You know, how dare you, right? It was horrid. It was horrid waiting for them to come back. It's not like it's a big pleasure. So you'd call the person, you know, to try and speak to them because you miss them. So you'd call them, you know, to say hello, to see them, you know, to see them, right? This is what you see. You see that. That is what I'm looking at. Hi, how are you? How you doing? What are you up to? I am talking to a forehead. I'm not talking to a person. I'm talking to a forehead the whole fucking time. Okay? It can't even look at me. I'm ugly. I'm old. Ugh. You know, I hope you meet a really good chick, man, and she loves you and you love her and you have kids and you're a family and you get to be a dad and she's a mum and up, down, good, bad, rich, poor, don't matter. You're still fucking there for each other. You know, that's what it's about, right? You know, like nowadays, as soon as one thing's wrong, they want to get rid of you. Oh, the person's already planning your exit, okay? You've said the wrong word. I don't like that. So, again, we've got to reflect, man, how happy I am the ISIS brides are back. You know, finally, we got the last Australian ISIS bride back into the country where she's safe, you know, where she feels safe and she's happy. We want to make sure that her rat children are all back in the country and they're safe. You know, they're all going to nice Australian schools. Make sure they all go to nice Australian schools, okay? Yeah? We're going to need your help with that. You know, make sure you do some extra hours at work because she's going to need a little bit of help. You know, she needs that single parent payment. You need that payment, mate. You've got to get that single parent payment coming in with 4 kids. That'll be a nice little result at the end of every 2 weeks. You know, $1,500, $1,600 every 2 weeks. Bloody brilliant, mate. Bloody brilliant. Like, you know, you've gone from living in a fucking tent, you fucker. You've gone from living in a tent over there to what? $1,600 every 2 weeks. What's that? $3 a month? Free housing, $3 a month, free phone, all your bills paid, completely protected, identity protected, not allowed to have a picture of you, of course, because you need protection. A nice local mosque for you to pop into and make sure that you keep your ideology going. We don't want you to lose your ideology, okay? Make sure that's kept nice and safe for you. so that you're safe. Because all of Australia is concerned about your safety. So as long as you and your rat fucking children are safe, we feel a lot better about Australia. So make sure you don't need to give an interview. You just disappear into the Australian outback, mate, into the Australian way of life, because I know that you're going to integrate. I know that you're going to be of value to Australia, and that your children, your rat fucking children, are going to grow up to be a fucking a society benefit. A society benefit. Because you come back with such good memories, okay? You know, you're going to integrate really quickly. Oh, integrate, no problem, okay? It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbour. Won't you be mine, won't you be mine, won't you be my neighbour? Oh. All right, what do I need? I don't know, I'll just get out for a little while, man. Get out of the house. Oh, blue skies outside, mate. Yeah, it's all not a cloud in the sky. God dang, boys. It's not warm though, eh? It's still chilly. No. Stay happy and well, boys. Don't mind me. No one comes into my chat anyway. No one listens to anything that I talk about. You know? It'll get to the point, boys, I won't even be back online again. I won't be back online. You know what I mean? I'll just fucking disappear into the sunset, bro. I don't think my situation will change at the moment unless I upgrade the internet. I can't do anything with what I've got, mate, because it's all off the phone. And I can't go on the internet and go on the computer. So I can't upgrade my streaming. I can't even go and watch a fucking TikTok video half the time, mate. The internet, the video pauses. Like, that's fucked. That's bad. So I restart my phone. Hopefully that clears it all. Clear all the back memory or whatever. And it doesn't change much. So I think it's just the internet itself. Mate, I'm absolutely disgusted in my government. I'm absolutely disgusted in them, bro. I really am. I'm more disgusted now than I've ever been in my entire life. I don't know why, what excuses that you can give to the general public other than your, the one-word answers these government always give. Some bullshit fucking reason to bring these people back over again. Why the fuck did you bring back the ISIS brides and their rat fucking children? It just really got me. Why? You know, back when I was young, I went to America, right? I got people over there, Like, you couldn't get into America, mate, or in Australia, without a skill. Without a skill, bro. Okay? You got to have a skill to get into the country. Nowadays, it's open fucking borders with these people, mate. You know, like a skilled worker to them is someone selling pizza. That's a skilled worker. A skilled worker to them is someone doing a massage. You know, that's why they bring them in. They call that a skilled worker in Australia. You know, we're not bringing in doctors and engineers and fucking technicians, electricians or plumbers or anything like that. We're not bringing any of that in. Let's just bring all the riff-raff in. Let's just bring all the worst of fucking society. Let's just move them all off to another country. That's how I feel. Yeah? I'm sick of that Punjabi cunts fucking running around with the fucking turbans on. What do they fucking call them? The Sikhs, mate. You know, a lovely fucking person, right? Lovely fucking people, right? I've never met a Sikh that was a bad person, you know, generally talking to them. But if you're going to be wearing a fucking, your little scabbard there, what you call a tiny knife, which is like fucking 10 inches long, and it's your dress fucking knife, I don't like you anymore. I don't like you. I don't like your parades. I don't like your fucking all this shit you got going on. I don't like you anymore. Okay? It's just it, period. And you want to know why? It's because me, a person that looks like me, white boy can't even have a fishing knife. White boy goes fishing and needs a knife to cut for bait. He's not allowed to use a knife. He's not allowed. If a sheriff comes past or a cop comes past or anybody really that's got any authority, they will take your knife and they will look at you and say, well, you might hurt yourself. Those were the copper's exact words. You might hurt yourself. So we need to take this knife from you. And all we're doing is using it for bait. But you turban fucker, you fucking import, you're allowed to wear your fucking scabbard fucking sword everywhere, even at a school, mate. Even at a school, bro. This is what brought it to my attention. This fucking rat wore this scabbard fucking sword into the school to drop off his daughter. To drop his daughter up or pick his daughter up or some shit like that at school. At school. So even on school grounds, you can walk in with your fucking ceremonial bullshit. In Australia, fuck that. You know, and then you go to the office and you complain. And they go, oh no, that's part of his religion. And then you go, no, that's a concealed weapon. It doesn't matter if you think it's part of his religion or not, it is still a concealed weapon. Whether you, look, why, okay then, well, okay, if that's what it is then, why can't he have it out of plastic? Why isn't it out of plastic then, like we have to carry? We're not allowed to carry a real knife. We can have a plastic knife, we can have a fake knife, we can't even carry a plastic knife. We can't even do that. You'd get arrested for a concealed weapon. You'd actually do jail over that because you made the fucking knife. So they'd get you twice on that because you're a white boy. But anyway, I don't know why these Punjabi fucking turban wearers have their little thing. That pisses me off. I don't like it how they've got, you know, an import, a foreigner, has little rights that you don't. You know, little rights that you don't, mate. And the minute that you complain about it, you're Islamic phobia. You're whatever the fuck they call it. You know? So don't you dare mention their little sword. They're allowed to carry their sword. No, that's, you know, Islamophobic if you say anything. You know? It's weird how the world works, boys. And now you've got this vigilante movie coming out. Or it's out already, mate. It's on Twitter. Or on X. It's on X. You can watch it on X. And they are going to ban this movie in every single country ever. They're going to ban it it'll never go into any cinema. Australia, forget about it. It'll never happen. No cinema will play that movie because it tells the truth. It tells, you know, and the public might actually watch it and might actually get sick of it, okay? Because it's the fucking truth. They sit there and they just deny everything on the lounge. They stick up for themselves and it's not our fault, it's our culture. You know, all that fucking shit. They protect each other. Even the women will stand there and say to them, oh no, she deserved it. She deserved it because she wasn't dressed properly. And the guy's right. So you'll grape them, mass grape them because of a dress code. You think that gives you the right to do that? Because in their country, it does. It does. It gives them the right to do it. Okay? So then you've got all these fucktards over here that are Islamic rah-rah, and they're pretending to you that they're all peaceful And we just want to get along with everybody, rah, rah, rah. Yeah, so did the majority in Germany, okay? Look what happened there, all right? It doesn't take all of them. It only takes a 10% of them. It only takes that small amount, man. That's all it takes. Fuck that. The whole world's gone kibosh, bro. The whole world. And they're going to bring Hanson in, mate. Can you believe that shit? They want Hanson. Anyway, support my stream, please. Give me a hands up, a thumbs up, or whatever you call it. Yeah, follow my channel. Thank you for the people in PayPal. I really appreciate you. My PayPal is lorddobbyking@gmail.com. That's straight to me. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate my super chats. Thank you very much. Really kindly from you. I don't get them until like the end of the month, and then only if it's $100 or more. So it'll just sit there in YouTube world until it gets to that point. And then they pay you your $100, right? So, but thanks very much for people that do come in. I know that I'm not exactly popular anymore because I don't yell and scream and, you know, that kind of thing anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I never wanted to do that at the start, mate. I just lost the plot. I lost the plot, man. You know, it was like I'd spent all this time, you know, knowing that it's going to happen. And then when it did happen, you know, it just confirmed everything that I was thought about for the last fucking years. It just confirmed it all. And it confirmed why this person was behaving the way they were, why the house was the way that was, all the energy in the house was just negative. And it just confirmed everything. And that's when your whole fucking thing just disappears, bro. Your whole world disappears. And it's horrible. I've still got that thing, you know, that memory of turning around and looking as I'm getting escorted out of and she's standing there at the window smiling. Like she's smiling, she's so happy, you know, finally, right? Finally gotten rid of him. I don't have any of my pictures of my children. The photo album they had in the garage. I'm sorry, I didn't even have time I had 15 minutes to leave. So no photo album. That's, I don't know, been thrown away, I suppose. No memories of my dad's family. I had all the old pictures of my dad and the carnival and from grandpa and all, just photos that don't exist anymore. And I had them, and they're all gone. All my childhood stuff was gone. All the childhood, you know, stuff that I'd kept, that's all gone. Most of my comics, a good portion of my comics, you know, stuff that I'd accumulated over the years before I even knew the person. I'd collected it, moved it all out to the garage because, you know, this person doesn't like looking at anything other than what they approve of. So everything got put out to the garage and all of that was gone. I don't know any of that, where that is. Yeah. And we have no little Echo, mate. No baby Echo, brother. Little Baba, little Echoa. Daddy's little girl, Daddy's little Baba, Daddy's little Echo. No baby Echo. No baby Echo to take care of. Yeah. All good, brother. Sorry, man, I got a runny nose. Fucking walking around. A bit of a runny nose there. Anyway, my daughter says to me the other day, she says, "How old are you?" "Dad, how old are you?" "I don't really know, rah rah." So my daughter, I could get the calculator out. Far out, dudes. I'm fucking 58 years old. I think I am anyway. 1968 I was born. So, god dang it, boys. It's like my whole life has just passed me by, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happier, don't get me wrong, I'm in a better spot than what I was in the last 6 years. But, yeah, your life is... Life is fleeting, brother. Life is fleeting, okay? You've only got those little windows to organise yourself. And then after that, your life, like me, you know, becomes like me. You've only got that small window, man. So that's why I say to you that I regret, you know, I feel robbed of the last 6 or 8 years, because I could have actually been with somebody that, you know, you had a relationship with, right? And that's how you'll feel, because you don't have another fucking 8 years, you know what I mean? You know, you don't have that time anymore. Time. Nowadays, I'm just glad to get out of bed. I'm glad to wake up in the morning, bro. You know, that's it. That's it. I'm just thankful for that. You know, I don't care that I've got no paper, channel's not successful, TikTok not successful, nothing social media successful. Like, if it's done anything, it's fucking done more damage than it's ever done any good, being on social media. But hey, it's given me an avenue to just talk, get it off my chest. You know, I hope that you're able to find an avenue when it happens to you. Because, you know, a good chance of it, that it will. There are many of me. So, you know, hopefully you've got an avenue that you can, you know, help you with and not end up one of the statistics. You know, that's all. I don't want to be one of the statistics, bro. I don't want to end up on the fucking street in a tent, or fucking living here somewhere in a fucking tent or whatever. I don't want my life to fall apart. You know, because all it would do is let the people that watch me go, oh, see, confirm, right? Oh, look, see, he's a loser. See, this is what happened to him. See, it was all part, you know what I mean? You know how they'll be, right? It's amazing how people remember the bad in your life. Everybody will remember the bad, okay? They never remember the good. Whatever good you do in someone else's life, your girl's life, whatever, it'll never be remembered. But if you do one thing wrong, or you say one thing that they don't like, that will be remembered forever. Forever. Okay? Forever. I can still see her face, man, in the car. You know, when I'm I had all the car loaded up with baby powder and arse juice cream and fucking this Daegu shopping fucking stuff, right? Because we're going to have this new business, okay? And I'm thinking, brilliant, you know, we're going to earn all this money, we're going to have all these sales, you know, we're going to go to China with Australian products, and it's just going to be great. We're going to be able to find new products over here really easily. And I'm thinking, fantastic, this is great. I really did. I thought, this is perfect. You know, if we can take Australian goods that we can get in the supermarket and then sell them in fucking Chinese internet, mate, what better fucking job is that, right? So they called it Daegu shopping, you know, and it was all over the internet, bro. It was all over. That's what busted it up, because they put it on the complaining. They're taking all the powder up because it was so lucrative that there was just so many Chinese that were doing it. I still remember the look on her face, because I backtracked it, you know. Okay, that's great. How many sales did we have? That's fantastic. Look, I'm so proud. I'm so happy with that. So where do the sales go? So you mail them all over there. Okay, they pay the site, and the site sends you the money. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so where does the money go after that? After that, what happens to the money then? Or it's in my bank account for when we go to China. When you want to visit China, you've got money in China. Now, do you understand what this person has just told you? And that's supposed to be your wife. That's supposed to be the person that loves you. She loves you, right? So you understand what I'm saying here? So then you work out everything you're doing is just being funneled into one country, and none of it's being returned. You've got to come up with fresh money, fresh stock every week to feed this beast, yeah? Because they need more and more. More cans, more arse juice creams, more baby powder. They need more stock. So you're spending more money now. And then you've got to pay for the rent, the mortgage. You've got to pay for the council rates, all the bills, electricity, gas, water. I'm responsible for that. I've got to pay that. Not only that, when the mother comes to visit you, when their family comes to visit you, if she spends any money, your wife will look at you and expect you to repay the mother. Cop that. Like, what the fuck? That's a new rule. Like, that's fucking new. So hang on a minute, your mum comes to visit, she goes and does whatever the fuck she wants, goes to any restaurants, all this shit that she goes to, And at the end of her holiday, you're expecting me to repay her for whatever she's spent? So they looked at me with their hand out. They wanted $5,000. They wanted $5,000 the last time the mother visited, because that's how much money that she spent, you know? And I said, well, I don't have just have $5,000 sitting around. I don't have that. What are you talking about? So that's when all the food rules came out. You know, you're not allowed to sit at the table now. You're not allowed to eat with us. This is our food. We bought it with our money. You didn't pay for it, so you can't eat it. So, you know, can you just wait outside while we have dinner, and then Echo will come outside with you? This is how they would treat you. This is how a woman will treat you. And not even blink. Not even blink. Okay? And of course your daughter has dinner, comes out to get you, you come out, and she comes straight out to you. She doesn't sit inside. Your daughter loves you, man. Your daughter is not afraid of you. She's not, you know, she comes straight out to you, bro. Straight out to me, okay? Until it's time for her to have a bath and get changed into her jammies, and then she wants me to read her a book on the bed. She wants me to read her a book or play with the toys on the bed until it's time for bedtime. So no. Horrible way of thing, man. But remember, it's your fault all the time. Remember that. Okay? Remember, it's just horrible. The way that a man, or the way that they'll make you live, bro. And not even think about it. Da, 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 da. Nice blue skies, mate. Oh, just give me a minute of rest. Well, thanks for the talk. Thanks for the big discussion. Thanks for asking me so many questions, having a back and forth with me and the thing. It's just so great that there's so much interaction. Anyway, enjoy your weekend. Stay out of trouble. Stay at peace. Live well, live happy. Listen to all and follow none. And I hope you're with someone that loves you and they love you, and that it's not fake and it's not horrible, and that she loves you and you love her. Okay, that's what I hope for anybody that hears me and watches my channel. Above all, family unit, mate, is the only thing that matters. You know, having someone that loves you, that matters. Having children that love you, that matters. Okay? Nothing else will matter. It doesn't matter how much money you got, how much property you got, or what possessions you have. Only having someone love you will actually mean something in your life. You know, when you have a beautiful woman that you love, look at you and say that she loves you, and you can tell in her eyes that she actually does. Or those simple things, you know, you're sitting there and she brings you a drink and you didn't ask her for anything, she just brings it to you. You know, like just nice things. And then, of course, you do nice things for her. It's not just a one-way thing, you know. You know, she gets you tell her all the time the same thing. You love her, and you'll see a flower seller as you're driving down the road, so you'll stop and buy some flowers for her or something like that. You'll go down and buy her the favourite cake that she likes, or something that you know she likes, and you would bring it to her. You know. I hope you have that, man. And I hope you got your kids. I hope you got your kids, man. All right. Yeah, I'll get some dinner. Thank you, Jimmy, for saying hello to me, man. Fucking talking to me. Like, cunts don't even fucking talk to me nowadays, man. Fuck. I call everybody the same thing, man. It's not personal. It's not personal, viewer. It's just how I talk, man. Sorry about that. I didn't mean anything by it. I try to clean up my speech, bro. Mainly just to go for a walk, Jim. Just to get out of the house, man. A big fucking mushroom, eh? Just to get out of the house for a little while. Get some fresh air. Maybe I'll find some bargain down at the supermarket I can get for dinner. I've got to try and get some kind of food under me, man. I've got no food at home. I've got a little bit of paper. No mask sales. No fucking, you know, I got a couple $100 as a thing. That's it. But that's better than nothing, bro. It's better than nothing, Jimmy boy. Fuck, mate, in that fucking garage back then, what was it, $5 a day, bro? A fucking bowl of fucking boiled rice or some shit. Look at this little dog, mate. Isn't he fantastic? Little bulldog, mate. Isn't he wonderful? Look at him. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Just photograph your dog. He's beautiful. Or she's beautiful. Maybe I need an animal, mate. Keep me company. Give me a bit of love. You know what I mean? I think I feel a bit down, Jimmy boy, because fucking what chances you got at my age of meeting someone? It's slim to fucking none, bro. You know what I mean? You haven't got any money left. You haven't got any property or fucking house or car, or even a car. You haven't got a fucking job, really. You know what I mean, Jimmy boy? Fuck, dude, a chick meets me, man. You just do not cross the boxes, bro. The boxes are all red. Fucking red, bro. You're going to have to lie your ass off, mate. Just fucking lie, Jimmy boy. Fucking just lie. Oh, God, mate, you know? So you got no fucking chance, bro. You got none. But even that one said to me, the last one, Jimmy boy, she said to me, you don't need any money. She said, I just want someone that loves me and that is loyal to me. Those are the two things that person said to me. I don't, otherwise I could just meet someone here that was rich. She said, but if I meet someone rich here and I marry them, then they'll have many girlfriends. Because that's what rich Chinese people do. They have girlfriends, the husband. So she said, that's why I don't want to marry. And I don't want to marry a young one, because I don't like. I like older. So that's why it all matched, right? That's why I thought, okay, then I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try, bro. Fuck, she's, you know, a pretty little thing. I'll give it a try. I can't do the older ones, Jimmy boy. I fucking can't, mate. I'm sorry. I just do not find anything attractive at all. I'm sorry, I just don't. I've no... Mate, you know, I shagged one of them before, man. They fucking stunk. They stunk, bro, okay? They were some smelly fucking veggies, dude. So I'm not going anywhere near that fucking aged old fucking smelly fucking thing, man. Give me a break, dude. I fucking couldn't go near it. Ugh. Mate, it stank. It fucking stank, Jimmy. Like, I ain't going anywhere. I'm not putting my fucking thing in that. There's no fucking chance. I got up, Jimmy, and I fucking got dressed, bro. I got dressed and I said, oh, love, would you like a coffee? I'm just going to go down to McDonald's. It's just down the road there. I'll just go and get us a couple of fucking lattes, okay, and maybe a cake. That's what I said to her, Jimmy. I fucking swear it's the truth, bro. It was a smelly fucking thing, man. It fucking stank, bro. I said, I'll just be down in a minute. I'll fucking come back, and I fucked right off, mate. I just fucking went straight home. I fucking never went back, bro. I never went back, man. The chick fucking is floating me up. She's calling me up. She wants me to fucking come back. You know, you want to meet on Friday, rah, rah. And all I could think about was the fucking stinky vag that I fucking had last Friday. And I thought to myself, I didn't have it then, I'm not having it now. You know what I mean? I can't have that, bro. So I think I'll be on my own, Jimmy boy. I think I'll be on, mate. I'll be on my own. You know, they're more vibrant when they're younger, man. They're younger. They're more full of, you know, they're more happier, you know? You go out with a chick that age, man, she's coming with a lot of baggage. She's going to come with a lot of baggage, bro. You think you got baggage? Shit, dude. Sit down and talk to a fucking, you know, 50-year-old woman, mate. You know what I mean? Like, that chick's had a few marriages. She's had several kids. You know, like, she's been in action since fucking the age of 15. All right? And they've got no money. Like, women will sit there fucking all these questions, right? In which their main thing is resources. What money have you got? And they're fucking broke. They're broke as fuck. Okay? They're broke. And they're questioning you about what funds you have and whether you're good enough for them. And they're broke. You know, they've got this nice big house, big flash fucking veranda, really pretty fucking house. No money. No money. Because you work out, because it was the family home and she divorced him so she gets the house. But now she's got to pay the mortgage. And now there's nothing, not a whole lot left over. Oh, we got a steel one there. I don't want that one. These big ones. Right, potatoes, onions, corn. We'll just get food, boys. Yum. Oh, $3 for a fucking chocolate milk. I'll get one of them. So what's that? $5.60, $8.60. We've got bacon, got eggs, got bread. See if the chocolate's on special. $5.50. You know, I can buy it down from where I am, the same price. Fucking chocolate's gone up, eh? I'll go stand to the specials, mate, and then we'll get out of here. Oh, sauces. I wanted sauces, didn't I? That's right, I remember now. And some chicken. Chicken and sauces. See what's on special first. Oh, there's a little bit today, boys. Right, it's time to stock up a little bit on meat, mate. That's no good. Yeah, we like turkey. Turkey are nice. $5.78 from $7.50. What else we got in here? Chicken. We don't need $10. We take the turkey. We like turkey. What's that? Classic turkey breast oven roasted. Oh man, it's $15. Is that lamb? Yeah, I don't want lamb. I don't want that. Grass-fed beef. $13 down to $8. What have we spent, boys? What did I say? $8.60, right? So $10 is 1860, 19, 20, 26 we've spent. Could make spaghetti though, eh? 26, 34. 34 bucks we've spent. That's enough, eh? Okay? That's enough. We've got butter. I love Greek yogurt, man. I love yogurts. I like yogurt. Nothing on special in the chookies. Plenty of chookie there though. 13 bucks now for a chookie. We've got a roast pork there. Roast pork is pretty good, eh? How much is that? $21, mate, for roast pork. Okay, let's go and find a piece of pork then. See if there's anything on special here, bro. Nah. Corned beef silverside. This stuff is brilliant, bro. I love this stuff. The old man cooks it. Bert. He cooks this stuff brilliantly, mate. We're better off to give him money and then he'll cook it. I'll ask him about it next time I see him, mate. Because he made a really nice corned beef last week. It lasted me 2 or 3 days. So this is where you get your chookie, boys, for $10, $11. And it is 2 kilo chookie. Okay? It's the biggest one there. We've got one there for $11, which is 2.2. A big chookie. So we get the chookie, mate, we cut it all down, and that's how you save money in today's fucking current world that we live in. And that's enough meat now. You've got plenty of meat to last you for ages. Okay? I think I've got like 50 bucks, something like that, 60 bucks in the for food. Allocation, mate, allocation. Sauces, mate, we wanted sauces. Sauces, mate. Here we go. Sweet.
I just got one. I just picked one up. I just got one. Like as in bought one.
Dolmio, mate, dolmio. Not too sure about the old dolmio, mate. Bolognese, red wine. Well, we've got the onion, we've got the thing, we've got the noodles. All we need is some onion or some sauce, and we got the spaghetti, mate. Fucking spaghetti, boys. Haven't had a spaghetti in ages, mate. Absolutely ages. lorddobbyking@gmail.com, ladies and gentlemen, for PayPal. There's a lot of food in here I'd like to buy. lorddobbyking@gmail, PayPal. I've got no sauces at home, no mustards, man. I really missed the mustard the other day. Yeah, okay, well, we've got Worcester at home. Yeah, we've got some Worcester. Well, I wonder what sweet chilli sauce tastes like. Doesn't look bad, eh? Fountain. Okay. I've got tomato sauce. That's enough. Tomato sauce. See if there's any tuna, mate. See how much tuna is today. $2.30 today, mate. Or $2.20. No, that's enough. That's enough. We've got to carry. I've got to carry everything. That's enough. Right, we'll get out of here, man. Onion flavoured ring, shrimp flavoured chips. I'm pretty sure I got pasta at home. Look, I'm pretty sure I got pasta. I got enough for dinner anyway. I got enough for dinner. Okay, let's go and see what I've spent. Make me have a heart attack. Pokemon, mate. Look at Pokemon. Chaos Rising Pokemon. It must be like the latest one. Mega Evolution. Don't know, man. This one's a different one, man. Perfect Order. Trading card game. I think the most people I got when I was a kid were the football ones. You know, remember the football cards we used to throw against the wall, trying to land on the other football players? You used to throw them against the wall. You got to land on it. Remember that game? You got to land on the card or touch the card, and then you can claim all the cards.
Take all the photos you want. That's so sorry, that's so good. Sorry, that's already good. Yeah, so you'd want to make the most out of it. Yeah, I wanted to stay so you just start off with like a week.
Oh, yeah. That's heavy, bro. I don't want to be going carrying that everywhere. I'm too lazy to carry that shit everywhere, mate. Oh, hang on, we got a fucking winner. We got a winner. This is what we need. Need the little one. Oh, yeah. You can't lift that, mate. It's impossible. Okay? Even though I am a mega star, and I have got, you know, like Hercules, the strength of Hercules. Can't go anywhere but straight, love. What the fuck are you looking at me for? I'll get a chalky milkshake, mate. Hello, mate. I'll get a chalky milkshake, bro, and then fucking go home. I feel happy, bro. I've got spent $54 or something, and we've got heaps and heaps of food, heaps of meat, heaps of chicken. It's a walkway. See the walkway? You fucking fuck knuckle. Alright, man. Fucking people are crazy, eh, bro? Look at these cunts, man. I'll get a hamburger. $2 hamburger, mate. All right, okay, and a milkshake. All right. You twisted my hands. Okay, we'll get a milkshake. We'll get a fucking hamburger. I suppose you want some chips too, do you? You want some bloody chips? Got to walk all the way around, mate. I want a milkshake. Hey sir, can I have a $2 burger please and a chocolate milkshake, a large one?
Anything else today?
Nah.
Just $8 flat. Would you like receipt?
No sir. Thank you. Petrol's $1.48, unleaded $1.51, diesel $1.85. Hasn't exactly tripled in price, eh man?
Hamburger with like, are you sure? It's got more than enough ice in it. I'll get a
Straw,
straw.
thank you. Thank you, man. Tara. You too, man.
brother.